Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with The Boys presents Diabolical. We're on episode 3. Zach, remember what happened last time?
Yes, it was presumably the same animation studio that gives us Rick and Morty. It was about a bunch of rejected superheroes that they didn't terminate after their parents had them injected with
Compound V.
Compound V.
Yeah.
They all lived in this little orphanage, and they found out that Compound V was being injected into them as babies. They weren't just born that way.
Yeah.
So they found out their parents were responsible.
Yeah.
So they decided to go and kill all their parents. And they go to, I don't remember his name now, but the guy that was in charge of the parenting deal.
Yeah.
That's his only job.
Literally my only job.
Fortunately, they had papers.
Yep.
Justin Roiland.
So, yeah, the papers.
Probably the best power of what we've seen in The Boys. Besides just being besides being this, the Mexican flag.
He's a pool of water.
It kind of made me think, like, the process to becoming a hero is a hard one, because you have to make it past this in the infant stage where they don't terminate you, and then you have to have like a useful power that your parents will accept you for.
Yeah.
And then just the process of natural selection that we have in life, where you can have a lot of good things, a lot of skills, and you still might not get to the top.
Yeah.
So, and then I think it shines a light on Starlight's journey. I mean, honestly, all their journey, but especially Starlight's journey.
Well, you think about it, if her mom did that to her. She had this beauty pageant daughter she'd been prepping for since a young age. And now it's another feather in her mom's cap, because now her beauty pageant daughter is also a superhero.
If you guys are catching us for the first time, go check out our Rick and Morty reactions. We're doing those
Almost weekly.
I liked what we have so far, and this is episode 3. We're going to jump in. I'm Groot.
It's like the Invincible.
Yeah, it's what I was thinking. Invincible, yeah.
Go the fuck away.
All right, my son?
Yeah.
Know who I am?
Who?
Good. Let's keep it that way. Drug dealer to the superhuman community. Whatever they want, you get.
Exactly, motherfucker. So you know who I can call and what they can do to you. So get the fuck out of here, man.
Where'd you keep all the dead kids' blood then? Hey? Up here?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Of course you do. The big metal cunt, Ironcast, he drinks it recreationally. Says he can taste the despair.
You had to hear him say cunt, didn't we?
Well, I know you get coke for that cunt, Homelander. Cut with human adrenaline, what he likes.
They can never find dirt on him in the show.
Oh, I don't you supply the great wine?
Yeah.
Of course he's not one of those.
Well, he knows shit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have proof.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you a fucking thing. Alright. Enemas.
Is that right?
Heroin enemas, man. I'm the only one he trusts to fix them right.
Oh.
Here we go.
What is that?
It's something a mad French bastard I know.
I love that guy.
It will suit the great wide wonder right down to the ground.
Die, you old fucker!
No, please. Ah! Oh god, no.
You'll believe a cunt can fly. Except you won't.
Oh god, please don't fuck.
Come on, OD. What bloody use have you beating me spread all over the street like strawberry jam? Prison, where you'll spend the rest of your days with huge and horrible men, using you as a condom, while they make huge and horrible love.
Pretty motivating right there.
You just make sure the strong silent type.
Very funny.
It's supposed to look like the boat from the comics.
Oh, good point.
The
man himself, the Homelander!
Good morning. Hey. We're here to recognize a hero. Yeah! Are we gonna do this? All right. Yeah! Great One Wonder! You're my people! Superhero Hall of Fame! Okay. How far he has come. We induct him into the Superhero Hall of Fame as he flies through the flaming ring held aloft by Ironcast.
Your mate there, the Great Wide Wonder, he was at a party last year. Private celebration after he gave the commencement address at Columbia. Took a couple of honours students for, well, I suppose you'd call it a flying fuck. Thing is, as far as we know, they're still up there in orbit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Never heard anything like that.
Everyone we know's got a story like that.
Oh, fuck me!
Mach 2.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Ellen, I jumped in the water, dude.
James Frenchie, what'd you put in that stuff?
What in the fucking Christ was that? What do we fucking do now?
The usual?
Hidden in the light of the sun! Cruel War satellite!
I see it! I see the ship!
Where?
There! Look right in the sun!
By the many moods of my homeworld. All we can do now is avenge him.
Quick thinking, Wonder Tits. You trying to tell me you didn't enjoy that?
Define enjoy.
That was a reaction to episode 3 of The Boys Diabolical. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was better than the last one, which is better than the first one. So they're only improving.
I really liked the first one. I think I liked the first more than the second. This, I thought, was better than the second one for sure. I mean, to me, I just like when we start telling stories closer to what we have in the show also. Mm-hmm. They're basically saying, okay, this is in the universe for the boys, but we're going to animate it like we did the comics. I don't have a problem with that. I don't really care.
Well, the guy's picking up a comic book in the beginning, so it makes sense.
Yeah, good point, yeah. When you get under Billy Butcher's thumb, it always seems like a hellish thing.
Yeah, he's going to press, and it's by the time he gets to you, usually he's done his homework.
Yeah, and when he gets to Huey, like he used kind of like, I'm going to use this nerdy guy, show him some compassion, make him feel part of the team. He'll do anything he can to accomplish his goal. And he's got a really good reason, too.
But he also wanted to cut it. I mean, I haven't read the comics, but he wanted to stop the job short after he used him that one time.
Yeah, you're right.
He was going to let him go. And then Translucent showed up. Mm-hmm. And that's when he came back.
He became a part of the actual team after that, even though they had some friction, especially in Season 2.
Yeah.
Billy Butcher, I think of course we find out stuff in Season 2, but his motivation, for all he knows, he's got a great motivation.
Yeah.
I buy it, and he's such a funny...
Cheeky
guy, but then he's like profoundly deep when you find out all that shit about him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's just kind of like a cover-up to hide all that pain. So you get to see that here, even though we get to see
He's just willing to go to much greater lengths to exact what he wants, as opposed to Huey.
Yeah, I imagine Simon Pegg played Huey, but did that sound like him to you?
Is he actually Scottish in real life?
I don't think. I mean, I'm just remembering what I hear.
He might be. Well, both of them are different.
Yeah.
Butcher isn't profoundly different than he is in the show in terms of character, but in appearances, he's definitely different. Because in here, he's much bulkier, almost like an ex-Special Forces guy.
Yeah.
Which Carl Urban could still be ex-Special Forces.
He wasn't doomed, baby.
But he's not that big.
No, he's not. I didn't know that's how he was animated in the comic. He reminds me of some iterations of Bruce Wayne I've seen in different animation.
Batman the animated series.
Yeah. Heroin enemas, that just, heroin's a dirty fucking drug. But I guess if you're going to shoot it some way, if you could be like Matt Damon shooting between your toes, and he played that heroin addict as Meg Ryan, Denzel Washington. It was like his first big thing. He lost a ton of weight for the role, and people were like, oh man, this guy, he's not just this guy from Good Will Hunting. He can do other shit. I think it's called Courage Under Fire or something like that.
Oh, all right.
And I think we find out that, she might not deserve one. But it's kind of like, do we want to ruin her image and ruin her image their family has of her? And there's a Superhero Hall of Fame. Like, when you first watch the first few episodes of The Boys, it's kind of like, okay, well, there's superheroes. We don't know a lot about them, but there's definitely this team, and they save people, but they might be shady. And then we find out they're all shady, but except for maybe Homelander. Then you find out he's the shadiest one. Mm-hmm. And they just keep peeling back layers. Like, to me, one of the most crazy scenes I've ever seen in anything. Like, there's a red wedding, and then there's a plane scene in season 1. I like this. I like this connection to the show. It's connect us to the show a little bit more. Being Billy Butcher, having a problem with the voice actor. No, I thought he was serviceable.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what they were doing with it. So.
Yeah. And I bought that it was that version I see in the show, too.
Well, if they had him looking just like Carl Urban, but he didn't sound anything like him, it would be different. But they just chose to present it just like it was from the comics.
Yeah, but the comparable cunts and stuff like that, yeah. It might be my favorite, actually. So, on to the 4th one.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like this show, if you like any shows, or if you don't like anything, like and subscribe or don't. And you're going to find us on Instagram and Twitter if you want to. You can comment down below if it suits you. And if any of it doesn't, then we won't know. So we'll be none the wiser.